You are listening to Yankton Basketball on KYNT, Yankton's home team. This broadcast is brought to you in part by
First Dakota National Bank, Hy-Vee, the UPS Store, Truxedo, First Chiropractic Centers, MT&RC Smith Insurance, FNBO, Vision Care Associates, Yankton Medical Clinic, Yankton Rexall.
Now, let's go live to KYNT Sports Director and the voice of Yankton Athletics, Bryce Ladwig.
And welcome back to the Corn Palace for the second time in 2 days. The Yankton Gazelles fell last night in their Class AA Girls SODAC 16 matchup. And now it's the Bucks' turn. The number 16 Yankton Bucks sitting at 3-17 on the season, trying to upset rival first-seeded Mitchell Kernels with a 19-1 record. If the Yankton Bucks can pull that off, that would be perhaps the biggest upset in SODAC 16 history, especially for sure in AA. Hello, I'm Bryce Ladwig. This is Yankton Bucks playoff basketball on KYNT and KYNTV. Thank you for joining us on KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450, and of course on YouTube, Facebook, or Smart TV app on KYNTV. One of these teams will be punching their ticket to the Class AA state tournament a couple weeks from now at the Sanford Premier Center in Sioux Falls. Will it be the Kernels or will it be the Bucks? It's win or go home here at the Corn Palace. I am sitting in the Fairfield Inn & Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee with a helpful smile in every aisle. And let's go ahead and jump into your matchup breakdown for these two teams. Mitchell enters tonight having only lost one game all season, and that was to Harrisburg back in early January. Mitchell averages 61.5 points per game and has a plus 12.6 point differential average versus their opponents this season. Yankton enters tonight having just squeaked into the SODAC 16 playoffs by 1/100th of a point over Douglas. Yankton averages 46.8 points per game and has a minus 8.5 point differential average versus their opponents this season. The last time these two teams faced was the last two times, actually. They have been both worth a note. Mitchell defeated Yankton in overtime 49-45 back on January 5th. And the time before that, it was a pretty big game. It was the Class AA State Championship. That was around this time last year. Of course, Yankton took that one, and both those games from this regular season and that state title game from a year ago both came down to the wire. These two teams really just face each other different. They're rivals. They always seem to bring out the best in one another. That's why I'm really looking forward to a competitive game tonight. Whether or not it's 16 versus 1 or not, I think this is going to be a very good matchup right here on the hardwood at the Corn Palace here this evening. Special shout out to those at the KYNTV official watch party location, Ben's Brewing Downtown. If it's on KYNTV, it's on at Ben's Brewing Downtown. Visit bensbrewing.com/sports to see the upcoming games being shown downtown at Ben's Brewing. And let's jump into your standings review. That's brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. And jump into, let's go over again the girls that made the state tournament last night in girls AA SODAC 16 action. And just look at the state tournament field. It'll be number 1 O'Gorman taking on number 8 Rapid City Stevens at noon at the Pentagon on Thursday, March 7th. And then in the 1:45 p.m. Slot, it should be number 4 Sioux Falls Jefferson versus number 5 Pure. At 6 o'clock, number 2 Mitchell versus number 7 Harrisburg. And then at 7:45, number 3 Brandon Valley taking on number 6 Spearfish. All right, boys SODAC 16 matchups across the state today. Of course, number 1 Mitchell hosting number 6 Yankton in front of us here. Number 2 Harrisburg taking on number 15 Sturgis. Number 3 Brandon Valley taking on 14 Spearfish. And then, actually, I have scores for you too. Number 2 Harrisburg, excuse me, did defeat number 15 Sturgis 79-41. Number 3 Brandon Valley defeated number 14 Spearfish 70-48. Number 4, Sioux Falls Roosevelt defeated number 13 Aberdeen Central 54-36. And number 5, Sioux Falls Washington got by number 12 Pierre 52-47. So everything's holding true. And then we have number 8, Sioux Falls Jefferson, just getting by number 9 Rapid City Stevens 63-59 in overtime. And then we just have 3 games left, 3 slots of the state tournament left open. And that is, of course, us and Yankton and Mitchell. Huron, number 6, hosting number 11 O'Gorman. That will be a 6 o'clock tip-off. And then 7, Watertown hosting number 10, Sioux Falls Lincoln. That's also at 6 o'clock. So we will have some updates for you, halftime and then post-game for sure, as those games will be in progress. That's your standings review brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let's go ahead and take a break here in the Hy-Vee pregame show. At first, I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners. America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600. Unlock the American dream. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. And Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with the vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. And that will do it. We'll get back here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. This is Yankton Bucks playoff basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
It's Ford Truck Month at Lewis & Clark Ford, and we have some big news. First, we now have a great selection of new 2023 F-150s on the lot. Second, we can offer up to $10,000 off your new Ford truck. And third, you can buy with 1.9% interest for 72 months. 1.9% for 72 months. It all adds up as the best deals on new Ford F-150s we've had in a long time. Ford Truck Month now at Lewis & Clark Ford, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current trained system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
Are you or a family member receiving Medicare calls asking if you've received your new Medicare card? This should be a red flag, as Medicare is not sending out new cards, and Medicare will not contact you to ask you about your card. If you have, or someone you know has received this type of call, and they gave out their Medicare number, please contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Want to earn rewards just for getting educated? Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union. Zogo works by rewarding you for learning about financial wellness. Users earn virtual pineapples by engaging with the app, then exchange them in the marketplace for gift cards, charity donations, checking account bonuses, and much more. Battle it out for the top spot on the leaderboard and join daily trivia parties to play while you learn and get rewarded. Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union to get started today.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmock cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
All right, welcome back to the Corn Palace. Bryce Ladwig here on KYNT and KYNTV. For the first 5 minutes of our broadcast, you may have not have thought so. I don't know what graphic was going on the screen at that point. I know you heard me, but should all be set now. I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. That includes Aztec. Aztec of Yankton was founded on innovation and a passion to help their customers. Right now, they are offering a healthy sign-on bonus with great wages and benefits. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. And Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. And One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution is located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire, because they do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. All right, we have our pregame coach interview brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. It's on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in large cans at Yankton Hy-Vee. Here's my conversation I had with Coach Chris Haynes about 10 minutes ago right here at the Corn Palace. All right, being joined by Coach Chris Haynes, Yankton Bucks basketball. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Bryce.
Coach, good day for an upset, right?
Yeah, hopefully. That's what, we're here for, and excited, to have the opportunity. And after last weekend, we weren't sure if we were going to get in. So, boys are hoping to take advantage of a second chance. Obviously, Mitchell's a really good team, right? They're 19-1 for a reason, and they've just been solid all season long. So it's a long shot, but we got a shot.
Despite the record, Coach, a lot of competitive games this season. We've talked so many post games about that. And since I've been here the last 6 or 7 years, Yankton and Mitchell always play each other just a little bit differently. It's a special kind of rivalry.
Yeah, we are. Right? Obviously, we haven't won the amount of games that we would have liked to this year, and I think everybody knows that. But the other thing is we played 20 games, and we've been in 18 and had a chance to win 18 of them in the fourth quarter, where it's a 2, 3, 4 possession game in the fourth quarter. And we're proud of our guys for that. And, it's not easy to continue to keep coming back and practicing hard and having a good attitude when, you come up short as many times as we have, especially in close losses. But our guys have been resilient all season long. And Bryce, I think we had our best week of practice that we've had all year. We had 3 really good practices last week, and so we're excited about that. And you're exactly right. Postseason games in general are just different. They just are. There's a level of anticipation, and there's a level of excitement there that you just can't put on. And it's just different. And so we'll see how our guys react to that today.
Well, one of the most competitive games you've had this season was back on January 5th, the overtime loss right here at the Corn Palace. So what can you take from that game into tonight?
Yeah, that's one that we let get away from us. We really thought we controlled most of that basketball game, just didn't finish it out. And but that's been a long time ago. I think both teams are different right now and playing a little bit different. But hopefully our guys can draw on the confidence that they can play with these guys. We told them that in early January that there's no reason why we couldn't come up and play with them. And, same thing today. Obviously, we're going to have to play very well in order to stay with them. But I think our guys have proven over the course of the year that if we do the things that we need to do, that we can, be in basketball games and hopefully give ourselves a chance come the fourth quarter again today. day.
For pregame sake, if you could boil it down to one key factor for a Bucs victory, what would that be?
Yeah, the tempo of the game, right? If the game gets into the high 50s, 60s, 70s, that's not going to be good for us. So if we can control the tempo, make them guard, and then Bryce, if we can get them to miss some shots, we got to get the rebounds. They're such a great rebounding team. So I would say that those things are the biggest keys for us, is to try to control the tempo of the game, and then if we can get some rebounds, maybe we can hang around.
Coach, talk to you post-game. Good luck.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks to Coach Chris Haynes joining us for our pregame coach interview. We'll take a break here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee does help us smile in every aisle, but first I want to thank a few more of our sportscaster partners powering this broadcast. The UPS Store, offering packing and shipping, plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. And Yankton Thrive. Yes, there is a thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses, from retail to manufacturing, is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. And Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit northtownusa.com. And Floor Tech. Whether your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech 665-4839. Back after this, Yankton Bucks playoff basketball here at the Corn Palace, KYNT and KYNTV.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
45? Got screened? It's time for your colonoscopy. Colorectal cancer is one of the most preventable and, if found early, most treatable forms of cancer. During Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, Yankton Medical Clinic General Surgeons Dr. Gary, Dr. Kampshoff, and Dr. Sirk remind you to schedule your colonoscopy. The recommended age for screening has been lowered to 45, and it's a simple, outpatient procedure in their on-site surgical center that could save your life. Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations. And ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
After a cancer diagnosis, you take it 1 hour, 1 day, 1 milestone at a time. But you want more adventures, more time, more hellos. As the region's only accredited cancer network, Avera Cancer Institute is your partner in making more a reality. We'll pinpoint the specific treatment that's best for you. You'll have a 24/7 support system to call with questions. Visit Avera.org/cancercare. Avera, moving health forward.
Tuxedo is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Tuxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Tuxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.tuxedo.com/careers to apply.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee was a helpful smile in every aisle. Thank you to Sureco, proud supporter of Yankton Sports. We need to be sure, make it Sureco. And State Farm, Roy Wilcox. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance has been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they will help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. It's Roy Wilcox State Farm, proud supporter of Yankton Athletics. And Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. And Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans, ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports, a proud supporter of all area athletes. All right, we get more deep into our Hy-Vee pregame show and get into our key players of the game. It's brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. And here today for a key player of the game, it's going to be Tucker Gilmore. Played all 20 games so far this season for the Bucks. 10.3 points per game, 4.9 rebounds per game, 7.3 of those 10 coming down in the paint. He scored 39 points over his last 2 games. That was the West River trip. Leads the team in rebounds, and really, as of the latter half of the season, has found a lot of comfort in that high post position. He's been able to drive to the rim or step back for jumpers. That's kind of been his sweet spot offensively on the floor for the Yankton Bucks. Which brings us into our vision of the game. And that is brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. For the Bucks today, they just need to find whatever magic they had back in January. Bring that same intensity here tonight and just pull off the biggest upset in SODAC 16 history. A 16 seed top lane, a number 1 seed in Class AA. Yep, that'll do it. That'd be your vision of the game. Your fans of the game brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you're traveling to a home or away game, maybe up here at the Corn Palace, be sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's when you leave Yankton, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. A lot of red here at the Corn Palace. Yankton always travels well, but of course, the Corn Palace full of orange. And they're going to be loud here tonight. Your officials of the game are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court. I don't have them listed here. I'm sure they're going to do an excellent job as always. Always appreciate our officials. Thanks to the Fox Stop for all your daily convenience and fuel needs. Make a stop at the Fox Stop. And Buell's Cleaners for rugs, uniforms, linens, and other cleaning services. Go to Buell's in downtown Yankton. And Explorers Credit Union. Watch the Coaches Show Saturday morning, sponsored by Explorers Credit Union. Explorers Credit Union is here to help with the vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. We'll take another break here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Come back and continue with Yankton Bucks playoff basketball here on KYNT and KYNTV from the Corn Palace.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checker Sports Bar and Grill. With a menu that's a flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. A place to catch all of the sports action and enjoy $6 cheeseburgers and fries every Monday night. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Open every day of the week to satisfy you. Checker Sports Bar and Grill on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
The family is getting in the vehicle, going to the Yankton game.
Everyone is decked out in Yankton red, but wait, little Josh has on green.
Oh no, are we playing Pier?
They'd better stop at JJ Benji's to right that wrong.
JJ Benji's is stocked with Yankton and Mount Marty fan gear in a variety of sizes and styles.
For Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancer fan gear,
you can count on JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton. They make you look good.
I'm Father Lacey, and hiking allows me to show my faithful spirit. Being out in nature allows all of those things to work together in my head so I can see how it's all connected. To be able to take these things that I'm pondering and draw them back into the ministry, into that life here at Mount Marty.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School basketball nights. Ben's Brewing Downtown and KYNTV. Whether it's a game-winning free throw, thrilling three-pointer, or the biggest rivalry matchup, Ben's will amplify your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends and family, tune into the action, and enjoy every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brewing Downtown is your courtside seat to buzzer-beating moments.
If KYNTV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brewing Downtown.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. For over 40 years, Sherco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sherco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sherco.com. Make it Sherco.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Spending hours at the computer, improper telephone techniques, and even sleeping on the wrong pillow all can increase neck and upper back pain. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson from First Chiropractic Centers. Our team of doctors and staff focus not only on pain relief, but also address the underlying causes such as muscular imbalance, improper techniques, and lack of conditioning. Contact First Chiropractic Centers today with locations in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
All right, welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. We actually have our national anthem for you here. And we'll go ahead and play that for you right here on KYNT, KYNTV.
You've heard the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Well, at Larry's Heating and Cooling, we don't believe in gimmicks, but rather selling you the best heating and cooling unit for your home at a guaranteed low price. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Before you buy a heating and cooling unit, call Larry's Heating and Cooling for a free estimate. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion, 605-665-9461 or 605-624-0034.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. Sparkling ice. Tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration. The perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT. Call 605-665-4567 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. I was going to play the national anthem for you, but instead we'll go right into starting lineups. And those starting lineups are brought to you by First Chiropractic Center, making life better, one adjustment at a time. And we'll follow along with the Corn Pals. They are going to start with the Yankton Bucks. They are doing completely opposite order, apparently. It's number 31, 6-foot junior, Bryce Krall. And number 5, 6'4", senior, Tucker Gilmore. He was our key player of the game. And number 34, 6'1", junior, Matthew Sheldon. And number 2, 6-foot junior, Carson Ness. And number 3, 6'1", senior, Landon Potts. Yankton is coached by Chris Haynes, assisted by Jason Savvy, Brady Hale, and Sawyer Schmitz. Good contingent of Yankton fans on hand, as we had mentioned. And now for Mitchell. Number 3, 5'11", junior, Landon Solik. Number 4, 6'1", junior, Marcus Talley. And number 12, 6'3", senior, Gavin Suckup. And number 5, 6'5", sophomore, Colton Smith. And number 40, 6'4", junior, Gavin Hinker. Mitchell is head coached by Riker Krusfelt. Yankton moving right to left on your screen or listening device. Mitchell left to right. This is the Class AA Sodex 16 matchup. The winner going to the AA state tournament in Sioux Falls a couple weeks from now. Yankton, the defending state champions, taking on the team they beat in that state final a year ago for a chance to go to this year's tournament. Yankton Bucks basketball is in the air, and it is won by Mitchell. Marcus Talley will be the Colonel to bring it up the floor. Hovering around up top, guarded by Carson Ness. He sends it into the corner. That is to Suckup. Suckup now. Out to Solik, guarded by Bryce Krall. Colton Smith, quick crossover, temporarily loses control of the basketball. This is it back up top to Talley. Talley now, corner, and we have a whistle, and that is going to be, I believe they called a, so I'm in the corner, my view is about quarter blocked, but I'm pretty sure they called a carry or some moving violation. And now is Yankton basketball. Carson Ness hands off to Matthew Sheldon. Yankton's first possession. Backdoor cut to Landon Potts. Off the glass. It's good. Landon Potts lays it in. Marcus Talley bringing the ball down the floor for the Colonels. Yankton with early 2-0 lead. Gavin Suckup. High post jumper. Front rim, no. Rebounded down low by Mitchell. They're going to get a foul on Yankton. Tucker Gilmore picks up the foul, his first, team first. And now it's Talley. Talley, the drive off the front rim. No, ball's loose. Gilmore's on the ground with it. We're going to have a jump ball. And possession arrow favors the Bucks. Yankton leading 2-0. 7 minutes to go in the first. Carson Ness brings the ball down the middle of the floor. Veering off to his left side. Out to the right, it's Sheldon. Sheldon to Potts. Potts gets a screen up top. His back to the basket. Some spin moves over to Sheldon in front of the Mitchell bench. He'll drive in the paint. Short corner jumper. Gilmore up and can't get it to go. Rebound for Mitchell, hustling down the floor. Gavin Suckup down the near side. Guarded by Landon Potts on the perimeter. Dribbles himself into the corner, and now it's a bounce pass to Colton Smith. Low block. Bryce Krall comes in to help Sheldon defensively. Ball sent out to the corner. Smith. Spin move, can't get around Sheldon. Pass now over to Solik. Solik down low. Hinker turn around off the glass. It's good. Knotted up at 2. 6:12 to go in the first. Carson Ness will walk the ball up for Yankton. It's Krall. Over to Potts. Now Sheldon. Potts fadeaway jumper, mid-post, no, ball's loose, rebounded by Solik. Solik will bring the ball down himself. Guarded by Bryce Krall. Far side over to Smith. Smith guarded by Sheldon on the perimeter. Ball sent up top to Suckup. Suckup to the corner. Up 4-3, an air ball for Mitchell. Rebound down low, sent back up for Marcus Talley. He gets his first basket of the game. Mitchell leads Yankton 4-2. 5.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. Ness left side to Sheldon. Sheldon drives in low block. Up top, Gilmore, high post. Bounce pass taken away. A bad turnover and ball sent forward to Smith. Smith and Talley versus the Bucks, and Talley lays it in. A 6-2 lead for Mitchell. 5 minutes to go in the first. Matthew Sheldon now over to Bryce Krall. Up top, it's Gilmore. Gilmore handoff to Potts. Potts now, backdoor cut to Gilmore. Gilmore to Krall. Krall back to Gilmore. Short corner jumper, stuffed by the rim. Colton Smith with the rebound. He hands it over to Gavin Hinker. Hinker now to Suckup. Suckup, Colton Smith. Near side, near the corner. Marcus Talley, dribbling with his left, sends it to the corner. Up 4-3 is up and back iron. No, rebounded by Matthew Sheldon. Carson Ness will walk the ball up the floor for the Bucks. And now it is Landon Potts over to Gilmore. Matthew Sheldon to Ness. He'll drive in. He's under the basket. Spin move. Up with it. Ball blocked away by Smith. Into the hands of Ness. His pass to the corner taken away. And so now is just Landon Potts on the defensive end trying to stop a lay-in. They can't. Gavin Suckup gets the basket. Timeout on the floor. Timeout brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Are fine lines and wrinkles making you feel less confident? Imagine a smoother, more radiant you in just one visit. The solution? Botox. Dr. Elwood at Elwood Family Dental Care is trained and experienced in providing cosmetic Botox to reduce fine lines in the facial region. Say goodbye to frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead wrinkles, and rediscover your natural beauty with safe and effective Botox treatment. Contact Elwood Family Dental Care today to schedule a consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
All right, welcome back to the action. Yankton will bring the ball up the floor. It's Landon Potts. Miles Drossman into the game for Yankton for Bryce Krall. Bryce Krall's still in. He's actually in for Tucker Gilmore. And a pass on the end line goes out of play. Mitchell basketball. An 8-2 lead for the Kernels. Marcus Talley brings the ball up the floor. Talley dribbling with his left. To Smith. Smith into the corner. It's Parker Mendel in the game for the Kernels. Back out to Talley. Talley guarded by Landon Potts. Short corner, Solik. Whistle. And we have a foul going on Yankton. So Miles Drossman picks up the foul. That is his first and team second. And now Mandel can't hold on to the ball, and it's Matthew Sheldon with it for Yankton. He'll bring it down the far side. Crossover, jumping with his left. Finds Bryce Kroll, back over to Sheldon. Sheldon, left side to Drossman. Drossman drives in, into the paint, back out Kroll. Now to Landon Potts. Potts, backdoor cut. Kroll drives it, up with it, and can't get it to go. Falls to the floor. Colton Smith hustling down, gives it to Marcus Talley. Talley tries to drive in. Nice defensive effort from Carson Ness, cutting him off, but he gets away from him this time. Nice crossover. The runner, and we'll have an and one opportunity coming up. Marcus Talley with 6 points can make it 7 if he can convert this. The foul going on Drossman. That is his second and team third. Gilmore back into the game. And Talley converts. (11-2) lead for Mitchell. Landon Potts with the basketball for the Bucks. That's Matthew Sheldon over to Carson Ness. And now Gilmore over to Drossman. Potts scoops it out into the short corner. Gilmore back to Potts for 3. Missed it off to the left. Miles Drossman with the offensive rebound. We have a whistle down in the paint. That's going to go on the Kernels. We're going to get Gavin Hinker on the foul. That's his first and team first of the quarter. 2:24 to go in the first period. 11-2 lead for the Kernels. Miles Drossman to inbound for the Bucks. Does so deep to Matthew Sheldon. And now it's Carson Ness. Back over to the right side. Drossman. Landon Potts now. Good crossover. To Tucker Gilmore, mid-paint, back to the basket. Trying to back down his man. Turn around with his right. Gets it to go. Yanked it back on the board. 11-4 lead for Mitchell. 2:02 to go in the first. Marcus Talley over to Mandel on the near side. He's guarded by Drossman. He feeds Gavin Suckup. Suckup driving to the short corner. Out to Talley. 4-3. The lefty fires. The lefty hits it. Talley's a 3. 10 points for Talley. 1:40 to go in the first. It's a 10-point lead for the Kernels. Tucker Gilmore dribbling around the perimeter. He'll keep it himself. Sends it out to Carson Ness now. Ness, backdoor cut. Gilmore. Gilmore back to the basket. Up with it. Ball blocked out of bounds by Talley. Remains Bucks basketball. Ball inbounded. Turnover by the Bucks. It's Mandel versus Gilmore. Gilmore can't defend both as Colton Smith follows, gets the ball and lays it in. 16-4 lead for the Kernels. Yankton needs to do something right now. 1:15 to go. Carson Ness. Up top, Sheldon. Sheldon crossover, drives in, and he has the ball blocked, but he's actually fouled, and so Matthew Sheldon will go to the line for 2. Gavin Hinker picks up the foul. That's his second and team second. 1:05 to go in the first. Sheldon's first free throw is up and good. He's on the board. On the floor right now for the Bucks. Drossman, Sheldon, Potts, Ness, and Gilmore. Second shot up for Sheldon, misses. We actually have, I believe they're going to call a lane violation, so we're going to do this again. Yeah, so we'll try this again. Matthew Sheldon sends it up and can't get that one either. Ball rebounded by Yankton, though. Landon Potts now drives in. He's fouled, and now he will be going to the line. Colton Smith with the foul. That's his first and third team foul of the quarter. Matt Grotenhuis getting ready to come in for Yankton as Landon Potts hits his first free throw. Comes in for Carson Ness. Second shot up. That one is good as well. Landon Potts has 6 points. Under a minute to go in the first. 16-7 lead for the Kernels. Tally over to Smith. Smith to Mantell, guarded by Gilmore. Back up top. Smith down low, up with his right, rattles in and out. Mandel with a tough offensive rebound. Went through 3 different Yankton Bucks. And now Smith up for 3, no. And Mitchell knocks this one out of play. Bucks basketball. We heard Coach Haynes talk in our pregame interview, though, how important it was for Yankton to just get those tough rebounds. That was going to be the key of this matchup. Tegan LaCroix comes in for Yankton for Tucker Gilmore. Gilmore a little bit of a breather as the quarter ends. So freshman Tegan LaCroix, 5'8". Him and 5'11" freshman Miles Drotzman on the floor, both for the Bucks. Carson Ness. His ball across the midline. Over to Tegan LaCroix, left side. Up top, Drotzman. Over to Ness. Ness to Drotzman. Dribbling with his right. Quick hop step into the paint. Out to Potts. Now it's Ness up top. 13 seconds to shot clock. Sheldon drives with his left. And we have a whistle. That's going to go against the Kernels. Foul on Parker Mandel, his first, team fourth. Inbound to Sheldon. Up top, Ness. And off to Potts, 4 seconds. Contested 3 up, partially blocked. And that will do it for the first quarter. Mitchell 16, Yankton 7. And that is on your Edward Jones Financial Advisor Colby Kukta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Contact Colby Kukta, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC. It's time for an Alani New Energy Drink quarter break. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drink should be a part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Back in 1 minute, Yankton Bucks playoff basketball, KYNT and KYNTV.
University of South Dakota football and volleyball season tickets are available now. The KYNT football team reached new heights in 2023, totaling 10 wins and hosting 2 home playoff games. South Dakota volleyball continued their tradition of success last season, clinching a share of the regular season Summit League title. Join the party this upcoming season and secure your seats today. For ticket information, visit goyotes.com.
Hey Yankton, graduation is approaching. Have you thought about what you want to do with your future? Maybe some PLC, automations, engineering, maintenance manufacturing. Let Hedro help you build your future, as we are proud partners of Build Dakota. Check with your schools today to find out how to be a part of our future. Or contact Evie at 605-668-2344. That's 605-668-2344. Hedro, a story shaped by you.
All right, Mitchell with the basketballs. We begin the second quarter action brought to you by FNBO and Yankton Medical Clinic. Marcus Talley has the ball up top for the Kernels. Mitchell enjoying a 16-7 lead here in the second. It's Mandel up top. He works it down low. Colton Smith versus Matthew Sheldon. Turnaround shot, put shot, gets it to go. Colton Smith, the 6'5 sophomore, has 4 points here today. Carson Ness hustling down the near side of the floor for Yankton. Want to answer, Miles Drotzman. On the near wing, sends it over to the far side to Matthew Sheldon. Sheldon looking in for Gilmore, nothing there. Instead, he'll give it to Gilmore in the corner. Senior hands off to the junior Carson Ness. Spin move at the free throw line. Backdoor cut. Sheldon reverse layup up and good. Matthew Sheldon. What a play. What a pass by Carson Ness. Matthew Sheldon with 3 points here today. And shot up for Mitchell. No. Rebounded by Sheldon. And now it's Carson Ness. Hand off to Landon Potts. He'll cross the midline. Up top, Gilmore. And up to Potts again. Really hasn't been open for any threes. Mitchell knows the scouting report. But open for three this time. Kind of deep. Sends it up. You can count it. Landon Potts stirs it up here at the Corn Palace. Yankton trails by 6. 18-12. 6:24 to go in the first half. Marcus Talley for the Kernels goes off to his right side. Kicks it into the corner. It's Suckup. Back out to Talley. Guarded by Landon Potts. Cross-court pass. Mandel, the lefty, sends up a three and banks it in. All skill there. Nice looking shot, but that was a bank-in. That was nice. 5:58 to go in the first half. Mitchell leads 21-12. Carson Ness now drives in. Marcus Talley cuts him off. Pass out to the perimeter, taken away by Mandel. Mandel versus Sheldon. Sheldon swats the ball out of play, but gets the foul. So Sheldon picks up his first, team first of the quarter. Mitchell to inbound. Colton Smith now to Talley. Talley drives. Handoff down low. Hinker off the glass. It's good. Yankton got within 6, but now it's a 23-12 lead. Kernels on top. Bucks with the basketball. 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Potts bounce pass to Sheldon. Now up top to Gilmore. Sends it off to the left side to Drotzman. The freshman drives in. Gets cut off by two Kernels. Sends it off to Gilmore. Gilmore to Potts. Backdoor cut to Gilmore. Sheldon, 4-3. Missed it long. Miles Drotzman tried to tip it. Will be called for over the back. It's going to be Miles Drotzman's third foul. So he'll come out, and coming in, Bryce Crawl. 5:07 to go in the first half. Talley brings across the midline. Sits to the near side. Smith out to for a three. That's for Solit. Can't get it. Pass down the court to Crawl. Crawl versus two Kernels. Up with it. Off the glass. It's good. The best name in the game does it. Bryce Crawl with the basket. Handoff down low. Gavin Hinker. Hinker off the glass. It's good. Hinker has 6 points tonight. Matthew Sheldon now short corner. Landon Potts back to the basket. Dribbles out to the perimeter. Quick crossover. Spin move. Up with his left. Off the glass. It's good. Landon Potts. What a move. Falls into the Mitchell student section. Now Marcus Talley has it up top. 4 minutes to go first half. It's a 25-16 advantage for Mitchell and Mitchell possession. Suckup up top to Talley. He's looking down low. Smith has it off the glass. Good. Colton Smith. Whistle on the floor. We have a timeout taken. It's a full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 1 minute. This is Yankton Bucks playoff basketball on KYNT, KYNTV.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Attention homeowners, if you've been on the fence about selling, I'd love the opportunity to sit and visit with you. With low inventory, now would be a good time to call me, Deb Speck at Vision Real Estate. I'll provide you with a free market analysis and a no-pressure approach. Call me at 605-664-5555 to find out if now is the right time to make a move.
Yankton basketball has returned to action. Matthew Sheldon has it. Gives out to Bryce Crawl. High post. Out to Potts. And we have a carry called. So Mitchell basketball. Marcus Talley and the Kernels have a 27-16 advantage over Yankton and the basketball. Suckup. Solik up top. Over to Suckup. And reach and foul going on Landon Potts. That'll be his first. And team third of the quarter. Inbound to Marcus Talley. Now it's Gavin Hinker. Talley up for three. Missed it long. Carson Ness with the rebound. And his pass right to Bryce Crawl is turned over right to the Kernels. And then Solik's fouled, and he'll have an and one opportunity. So Solik will shoot one, and he can't convert. It's a 29-16 lead for the Kernels. Now Bryce Crawl drives in from the short corner. His possession almost taken away, and he dives after it. Nice hustle by Crawl to try to recover. And on Landon Potts, contested three, corner. Missed it long. Rebounded by Gavin Suckup, and they're going to get Tucker Gilmore close in for the rebound. His second, team fifth, and now it's going to be bonus shots coming up for the Kernels. Yankton cannot catch a break on the fouls. I'm not saying they're not fouls. I'm saying they can't catch a break with them not always being called. And now Suckup toes the line. His 2 points so far today. Make that three. Next shot up and rattles in and out. No, can't get it to go. Yankton, for Bryce Crawl. That's Landon Potts. Matthew Sheldon has it up top. We have a whistle. .232 to go in the first half. Yankton 5 fouls in this quarter. Mitchell just the one. A 30-16 lead for Mitchell. The inbound for Yankton. Tucker Gilmore drives in, misses the layup, and had to rush it a little bit. Marcus Talley now comes in from the corner, off the glass. Good. Carson Ness over to left side at Sheldon. Sheldon drives in, gets away from his man, lays it in. Marcus Talley crosses the midline. Far side over to Solik. Mandel back up top. Suckup. That's a Mandel. Mandel out to Suckup. Down low, Hinker back to the basket. Off the glass. Good. 34-18 the score. Mitchell on top, 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. Carson S drives in, reverse layup, can't get it to go. And now Suckup. Over to Tally. Tally drives in, can't get the shot. Landon Solik with the offensive rebound. Fresh shot clock for the Kernels. Suckup, handoff to Tally. Suckup back to Tally. The lefty fires a 3. Got it. His second three-pointer of the game. .40 seconds to go, second quarter. 37-18 lead for the Kernels. Matthew Sheldon. To Carson Ness. Crawl, down low, Sheldon back to the basket, up with it, and the whistle. Sheldon going to line for 2. Parker Mandel picks up his second foul. Matthew Sheldon going to line for the second time. He's 1 for 2 so far in the game. Sends it up and gets the first one to go. Easton Nelson comes in for Bryce Crawl. Easton Nelson, the 6-foot junior. Sheldon bends the knee, sends it up, can't get it to go, but the ball is tipped, but it's tipped into Mitchell Kernel hands. Sheldon 1 for 2 on that trip. 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Mitchell has the last shot here. 9 seconds. Tally up top. Cut off by Gilmore. Now Carson S switches back. Tally. Now Suckup at the buzzer, sends it up, gets it to go. A long 2-point jumper for Gavin Suckup. He has 5. And entering halftime, it is Mitchell 39, Yankton 19. And our Avera halftime show is around the corner, but that score is on your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Contact Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Back after this, Yankton Bucks playoff basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Traveling to Yankton for business or pleasure? Then book your stay at Yankton's 2 best hotels, the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express. Both are conveniently located to everything in Yankton. Both offer complimentary hot breakfast and meeting rooms for business travelers. And if you want a great rate and still be able to change your reservation without a hassle, call either hotel direct. The Fairfield and Holiday Inn Express, 2 great hotel choices when visiting or arranging rooms for guests to Yankton.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics. Boston Shoes to Boots is your headquarters for quality and comfortable shoes for the whole family. From athletics and work boots to sandals and dress, we have you covered by our popular brands like Brooks, New Balance, Birkenstock, Red Wing, Keen, and so many more. Shop our location downtown at 313 Cedar Street or visit us online at bostonshoestoboots.com. Boston Shoes to Boots, your footwear experts since 1915.
Build Dakota program, again, for the high school students is put in front of them in high school as an option for a technical career path.
That's Alex Johnson from Applied Engineering.
As the employer, we get the list of applications and contact information. We reach out to the students, bring them in for tours, interviews. If everything works out, we enter into the Stretch the Millions partner, in which Build Dakota pays for half of their schooling, and the Stretch the Millions partner pays for the other half. So the student comes out of school or college completely debt-free.
For more, go to yanktonsd.com.
Upper Midwest Garage Door and Clopay Garage Doors have teamed up and are offering you a rebate up to $600 with a qualifying purchase on your Clopay residential garage door. The Clopay rebate program is going on now for a limited time. The Clopay residential garage doors come in many different colors and styles. Stop in or call Upper Midwest Garage Door at 689-3667. Upper Midwest Garage Door at 212 Douglas in Yankton. Some restrictions apply.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Here's a local employer who benefits from the Build Dakota Scholarship Program.
Alex Johnson, I'm the operations manager at Applied and Freeman & Company. Several students have gone through the program and are employees of ours.
So you'd recommend this program to students and employees?
I really would, yes. And I've always said that, whether it's healthcare, IT, building trades, whatever it would be, any employer seeking a technical skill set should definitely look into Build Dakota and look at being a Stretch of Millions partner. Absolutely.
For more, go to YanktonSD.com.
As times change, technology changes. Don't be left behind by your contact lenses. Vision Care Associates now offers infused multifocal contact lenses, specialized lenses that can provide you with clear vision at multiple distances without switching between glasses and contacts. Don't let glasses slow you down any longer. Call us today to schedule an appointment to try infused multifocal contact lenses.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
All right, welcome to the very halftime show. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Yankton Bucks playoff basketball trailing the Mitchell Kernels 39-19 here at the Corn Palace for a chance to go to the state tournament. Not a good first half of basketball for the Bucks. I'm in the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250. First half stats recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. All right, so overall shooting for Mitchell, 63% for field goal range, 33% from three, and 2 of 4 at the line, so 50%. Yankton, 4 of 6 at the line at 66%, 20% from three, and 38% overall shooting from the field. And so that is your shooting stats. Fouls. So Yankton was called for 8 fouls in the first half, and Mitchell 6. And then the rebounding game. Mitchell has out-rebounded Yankton here 13-9. But really a lot of those coming from the offensive rebounding category. Mitchell's really crashed the boards well. To their credit. All right, and now individually, you go into Mitchell. Landon Solik has 2 points. Marcus Talley with 15. Colton Smith with 6. Gavin Suckup with 5. Gavin Hinker with 8. And Parker Mandel with 3. For Yankton, Landon Potts with 9. Tucker Gilmore with 2. Bryce Krall with 2. Matthew Sheldon with 6. That's your first half stat recap. All right, your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Doors, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Doors, your local authorized Clopay dealer. And we'll check on the boys Sodak scores. Again, number 2 Harrisburg defeated 15 Sturgis Browns 79-41. Number 3 Brandon Valley defeated number 14 Spearfish 70-48. Number 4 Sioux Falls Roosevelt defeated number 13 Aberdeen Central 54-36. Number 5 Sioux Falls Washington defeated number 12 Pierre 52-47. And then Sioux Falls Jefferson squeaked by number 9 Rapid City Stevens 63-59. Still no update, of course, because they haven't tipped off, for number 6 Huron versus number 11 O'Gorman, or number 7 Watertown versus number 10 Sioux Falls Lincoln. Those tip off at 6 o'clock. Vision to Victory, a.k.a. your second half key to the game, brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. For Yankton, it's going to be crashing these boards, and the most archaic answer to this is score more points than the Kernels. Yeah, they are down by 20. They are going to need a very solid third quarter and, of course, a solid fourth. They just need to outplay the Kernels in every facet. It's, obviously the cliche, win or go home for the Bucks. Need to crash the glass, need to get better shot selection, hit those close shots, and I'm sure Yankton bombarding from 3 and hitting those wouldn't hurt as well. So just a complete team game needs to be ahead for the Bucks. We'll see if they can do it here at the Corn Palace. This is Bucks playoff basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose. Sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. At Yankton Rexall, when you feel under the weather, we want to help. But there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with the daily medications you're taking. The Yankton Rexall staff is there to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop, and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long, with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current trained system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
All right, welcome back to the Corn Palace, Yankton Bucks playoff basketball. Yankton moving left to right on your screen listening device. Mitchell right to left. Yankton has the basketball to open things up. Tucker Gilmore on the perimeter. Has it over to Bryce Krall. Handoff to Ness. Ness, quick crossover. Spin move. Corner to Gilmore. Short corner jumper. Up, no. Rebounded by Bryce Krall. Hands it off to Ness. Ness drives in. Pump fake off the glass. It's good. Carson Ness. His first basket of the game. And now it's Marcus Talley. Talley over to Suckup. Talley drives in. Scoop pass down low. Hinker up with it. With his right, can't get it. Rebounded by Yankton. Bryce Krall, another tough rebound. Third quarter brought to you by First Chiropractic Center and Truxio. It's up top. Landon Potts. Matthew Sheldon near corners. Drives in. Up with it. He's fouled. He's going to line for 2. Sheldon's first shot is up and good. That foul was on Hinker. That's his third. Team first of the quarter. Second shot for Sheldon. Misses that one. He's missed all of his second free throws today, so he's 3 of 6 at the line. And now it's Talley over to Colton Smith. It's Mandel up top. Suck up. Smith, short corner. Solit down low. Mandel. He's fouled by Landon Potts. That'll be Potts' second foul and team first of the quarter. First shot up for Mandel is good. Second shot up, and that one is good as well. And now Carson Ness. Hands off to Kroll. Back over Landon Potts. It's Tucker Gilmore. Corner. 3 up for Kroll, no good. Pass down to Talley. Talley now versus Ness. Ness. Nice job defending and boxing out Talley. Sent up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Now Landon Potts sends it down the floor to Sheldon. Thought about a three, he'll drive instead. Up with it, runner, can't get it. Gets his own rebound, but it goes out of play. Last touch by the Kernels. It's Yankton basketball. And the inbound for Kroll. Over to Landon Potts in the far corner. He'll drive the end line. He's under the basket. Hand off to Kroll. Kroll up with it. Gets it off the glass. It's good. Bryce Kroll. 4 points for Kroll here today. Mandel now. Over to Suckup. And now Talley. To Smith. Smith's back to the basket. Solik. To Suckup. Dribbles with his left. Runs into his own guy in Mandel. And then Carson Ness with the takeaway. It's Ness versus Talley. Ness up with that. Doesn't get the foul. Wow. Talley was all over him. Coach Chris Haynes about 5 feet onto the floor looking for that. And now they're going to call a foul on Yankton, offensive, a charge. Coach Chris Haynes letting the officials have it right now. No, it was all backwards. That was actually a charge called on Mitchell. I don't know why I say Yankton. And that was on Suckup. That was his first and team second. And we have another whistle on Yankton's side. So when Coach Haynes was still livid, it was obviously about Ness not getting that call. And then Suckup draws another foul here. Or picks up another one. Matthew Sheldon drives in off the glass. It's good. He was looking for a foul. But Matthew Sheldon able to finish at the rim. 4:45 to go in the third. Mitchell lead 41-28. And Talley over to the left side. Over to Suckup. Smith, long two. Can't get it. Bryce Kroll with the rebound. Kroll all over the boards. Forwards to Landon Potts. Potts down, pull up three. You can count it. Landon Potts getting Yankton fired up. Yeah, we have an offensive foul going on the Kernels. That's going to go on Talley on the inbound. It's going to be his first, team of fourth. Timeout on the floor. Timeout's brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds. This is Yankton Bucks playoff basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
And welcome back to the Corn Palace. Yankton has some momentum. This is their opportunity in this game to carve into it and still make it a viable game for them. They're down 10 now, 41-31, 4:23 to go in the third. So Yankton on the floor, Tucker Gilmore, Matthew Sheldon, Landon Potts, Carson Ness, and Bryce Krall. Your original starting five. Landon Potts to inbound for the Bucks behind his own glass. And here we go. Landon Potts to inbound to Gilmore. Back off to Potts. He'll dribble to the midline. Now set up shop. Bryce Krall. Near wing. Up top, Gilmore. Now over to Sheldon. He'll drive. Spin move. Steps through. Gets the foul. Can't get the basket. Whoa. Travel called on Sheldon. And so Mitchell basketball. That was a foul call. Now Talley brings down the floor for the Kernels. Colton Smith. Out to Suckup. Back to Smith, short corner. Suckup up top. Mitchell seems to hit a shot to kind of really put out this small flame that Yankton is going here. Out to Suckup. Dribbles into the paint. Scoop pass to Mandel. Taken away by Yankton. Carson Ness gets the deflection from a Yankton Buck, and now is Landon Potts. Potts, crossover, spin move, high post, backdoor cut, Gilmore. Gilmore pivots, up off the glass, can't get it to go. Marcus Talley sends it down the floor to Mandel. Ball blocked away by Gilmore. That's your block of the game, brought to you by H&R Block, open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366. Colton Smith up top, now to Mandel. Talley left wing, 3 minutes to go in the third. Yankton down by 10. Solik drives, no one guards him, and puts up a runner with his right. Defensive breakdown there, I would presume. Solik had the lane. So 43-31 lead for Mitchell. 2:50 to go in the third. Bryce Krall to Sheldon, short corner jumper. No, Gilmore tries to tip it, can't get it. Colton Smith with the rebound. Yankton was really swinging there for a little bit, but now Mitchell returning fire here. And we have a foul going on Yankton. So Landon Potts picks up his third personal and team second. And at the line, Gavin Suckup with 2 shots. He's 1 for 2 so far in the day. And misses his first. Second shot up for Suckup. Can't get that one either. Ball rebounded by Yankton. It's Potts. Up top to Sheldon. Sheldon over to Miles Drotzman. Drotzman will drive into the paint. Kicks it out Sheldon. Sheldon, spin move. Paint. Steps through. Gilmore off the glass. It's good. Tucker Gilmore. And Mitchell can't get it to go on their end, and now it's Landon Potts bringing the ball down the floor. Behind the back pass to Gilmore, back out to Potts. Potts now back to Gilmore. Gilmore drives in, up off the glass. Can't get the foul again. This time he was fouled, and they're going to get a timeout for Yankton. Tucker Gilmore was swatted, but he was able to finish down low. And I am not trying to be the guy that's saying it, but you can hear the slap on the arm. Either way, it's a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT and KYNTV.
The other day, a guy came into the UPS store to pick up some blueprints we had printed for him. While we were finishing up the order, he asked about business cards as he was about out of his current supply. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. We all have various printing needs and the UPS store is here to help. Stop into our locations in Yankton or Vermilion and ask about our current print specials. Oh, the gentleman from earlier? We had new business cards ready for him the very next business day.
All right, welcome back to the Corn Palace. 1:47 to go in the third. Mitchell leads Yankton 43-35. And now Talley walks the ball up the floor. Over to Smith. Soak up top. Into Solik. Talley, high post, drives in. Runner with his right, gets it to go. Marcus Talley's been pretty silent here in the second half, but if he starts warming up, that might be trouble for the Bucks. Carson Ness brings the ball up the floor. Directs traffic, goes over to Landon Potts in front of his own bench. Gilmore sets a high screen. Gilmore out to Sheldon. Now it's Ness near side. Ness fires over to Gilmore, moving the ball around the perimeter. It's Miles Drossman, the freshman, pivot, sends it to Potts. Backdoor cut, Gilmore. Gilmore is fouled this time. They're calling a foul. Tucker Gilmore going to the line for two. We're going to get Colton Smith. That's going to be his third and team fifth. Be bonus anyway. And Gilmore sends up his first and gets it to go. 7 points in the game for Tucker Gilmore. And hits a second as well. 45-37. An 8-point lead for Mitchell. Under a minute to go in the third. Talley has it up top. Right side, Colton Smith. Back over Talley. Guarded by Ness closely. Gets away from his defender. Matthew Sheldon switches on to Talley. Drives in. And we have a whistle. It's going to go against the Bucks. That's his first 13. And now Colton Smith back to the basket. His pass goes awry. Last touch by, they're going to say, the Bucks. And the inbound for Mitchell to Talley. Handoff. Solik. Soak up now to Gavin Hinker. Out to Soak up. Drives in the short corner. Cut off by Yankton. Pass up top. Solik 4-3. Back iron, no. We have a whistle. That's going to go against the Bucks. And now Talley. Inbounds to Smith. Back to Talley. That foul was a Gilmore, by the way. That's his third and team fourth. Talley now drives from the perimeter. Puts it up with his right. Gets it to go. So at the buzzer, at the end of the third, Mitchell 47, Yankton 37. That is on your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Kukta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Kukta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Time for an Alani New Energy Drink quarter break. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drink should be a part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Bucks playoff basketball. KYNT, KYNTV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
A 10-point lead for the Kernels. And now soak up. Over to Hinker on the right side. Up top, Solik. And ball taken away by Yankton. It's Miles Drotzman up top. Yankton outscored Mitchell 18-8 in that third. Carson Ness for three. Front rim, no. Miles Drotzman with the tough rebound. The freshman out to Gilmore. Gilmore puts it on the floor, but nothing there. He gives it out to Carson Ness. Fresh shot clock at 30 seconds. Fourth quarter brought to you by MT and RC Smith Insurance and Vision Care Associates. Landon Potts out to Sheldon. Corner, Landon Potts drives the end line. Backdoor pass to Sheldon. Short jumper, front rim, no. And now Talley. Over to Colton Smith. Backdoor cut to Talley. Foul called on Yankton. Talley going to line for two. So Miles Drotzman picks up his fourth foul. Team first of the quarter. I think Coach Haynes is going to let him ride until he fouls out. It'd probably be Bryce Krall to come in. Maybe Tegan LaCroix. Talley hits his first. Second shot up for Talley is good. And a scoop up for Landon Potts, no good. And now Talley checking behind him for Potts, who's coming in from behind. And now it's soak up for three. It's good. This is trouble. Miles Drotzman gets the pass to the corner. And we have a whistle. They'll go against the Kernels. Now to Ness, 4-3 up, can't get it to go. And now to Solik. Solik, down low, Mandel. And we have a travel call. It's Yankton basketball. (52-37). Mitchell with the lead. Bucks with the basketball. Now Sheldon out to Ness. 4-3. You can count it. Carson Ness hits it. And now Talley. Out to soak up. Talley steps through a shot and out to soak up. 4-3. Front rim, no. Rebounded by Gilmore. Gilmore forwards it to Potts. Potts hustling down the floor. Cross court, ball knocked out of play. Remains Bucks basketball. Inbound. It's Carson Ness. And now Gilmore, quick jumper. No, missed it short. Mandel with the rebound. Now Marcus Talley. Smith down low. Solik gets the basket to go. And now it's Landon Potts. And now Matthew Sheldon. Sheldon is fouled on his shot attempt. He'll be going to line for 2. So Soka picks it his 3rd, and that's team 2nd. Sheldon 3 of 6 at the line. Hits his first. Second shot up for Sheldon. Gets that one to go. 5 of 8 at the line today. Marcus Talley brings him off the floor. It's a 12-point lead for the Kernels. Yankton's fought it back within 10, within 8. And then Mitchell just comes storming back. Soak up now over to Solik. Down low, Smith. And now Mandel is back to the basket. Solik. Over to Matthew Sheldon, and now it is Landon Potts. Potts over to Ness. Ness drives in. His back to the basket. Drotzman to Ness. 4-3. Missed it off to the left side. Rebounded by Colton Smith. Talley down to Mandel. Mandel tries to lay it with his left. Can't get it. Ball's loose, and Talley has it. Then we're going to call a foul on Gilmore. So Tucker Gilmore with his 4th foul, team 2nd. Marcus Talley is shooting 2 at the line. Hits his first. 4-4 at the line for Talley. Second shot for Talley is good. Landon Potts brings the ball down the floor for the Bucks. It's Miles Drotzman. And we have an offensive foul going on Yankton. So Tucker Gilmore's high school career is going to end on a off-ball offensive foul as he just fouled out. So Tucker Gilmore's high school basketball career, unfortunately, is over as now he is on the bench, fouled out. 3:10 to go in the 4th. In for him, Bryce Crawl. And now Talley. And now Talley, left wing. Basket good for Mitchell. And now Carson Ness drives in. Has the ball blocked away by Smith. Forward to Talley. Talley drives. He's fouled. And he'll be going to the line 4-2. Talley's first shot is up and is good. And second shutout for Talley is also good. 7 of 7 at the line today for Marcus Talley. Matthew Sheldon. Spin move. Foul called on Yankton. What is happening out here? Or no, they're going to call it travel, rather. And now it is soak up. Now to Mandel. Mandel down to Smith. Mid-block. Tries to shove his way into Matthew Sheldon. Does, but then we have a foul called. So going to go on Solik. His first, team third. And Miles Drotzman will drive into the paint, loses his footing. His pass out to the perimeter is turned over into soak up, and now it is Solik with the basketball. Under 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Yankton trails by 18. Solik now to Mandel. Pass into Smith. Smith tried to one-hand dunk it, stuffed by the rim. Matthew Sheldon now moves down the floor. Crossover, spin move, up off the glass. It's good. Yankton still fighting. And now Solik over to Talley. Mitchell's just going to sit on this ball. And if you start fouling, the last person you want to foul on the floor is Talley. Offensive foul going on the Kernels. Colton Smith with the foul. His fourth, team fourth. Matt Grotnice comes in for Landon Potts. Landon Potts getting a standing ovation from the Yankton crowd as he hugs Coach Haynes. I think that is the last time that Landon Potts will be playing basketball in a Yankton Bucks uniform. Carson Esquick jumper, air ball, saved by Matt Grotnice. Ball out of play. .54 seconds to go. Mitchell leads 60-44. Starters for Mitchell leave the court. So a whole line change for the Kernels. On the floor right now for Yankton. Matt Grotnice. 6'1" sophomore Abe O'Brien. Junior Easton Nelson, who puts up a three, can't get it to go. And then rebounded by Cale Gary, the junior, sends it back out to Nelson. Now to Matt Grotnice. Abe O'Brien up top. Back to the basket, and we have a foul going on Mitchell. That's going to go on Nicholas Mahler. First shot up is good for Abe O'Brien. I think that's his first varsity point. Second shot for O'Brien is good. .28 seconds to go in the fourth. The start, the Buses chant start. 2 nights in a row for Yankton. The Gazelles last night, now the Bucks. A lot of Mitchell Demons being exercised here after last year's state title loss to the Bucks. 7 seconds to go here in the Sodak 16. And your final, Mitchell 60, Yankton 46. The Mitchell Kernels are going to the Class AA state tournament a couple weeks from now in Sioux Falls. The Yankton Bucks season ends here at the Corn Palace, a final record of 3-18. The Bucks really put in a surge in the third, just couldn't quite keep up with the number one team in Class AA, but a good effort from Yankton, a very valiant effort for the Bucks. We'll talk all about it coming up in our Yankton Rexall post-game show. This has been Yankton Playoff Basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
$45? Got screened? It's time for your colonoscopy. Colorectal cancer is one of the most preventable and, if found early, most treatable forms of cancer. During Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, Yankton Medical Clinic General Surgeons Dr. Gary, Dr. Kampschoff, and Dr. Sirk remind you to schedule your colonoscopy. The recommended age for screening has been lowered to 45, and it's a simple, outpatient procedure in their on-site surgical center that could save your life. Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
After a cancer diagnosis, you take it 1 hour, 1 day, 1 milestone at a time. But you want more adventures, more time, more hellos. As the region's only accredited cancer network, Avera Cancer Institute is your partner in making more a reality. We'll pinpoint the specific treatment that's best for you. You'll have a 24/7 support system to call with questions. Visit avera.org/cancercare. Avera, moving health forward.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? Then give First Chiropractic Centers a call. We've been helping people get back into their game for over 40 years. Whether your game is sports related, like ice skating, snowmobiling, or simply shoveling snow, household chores, exercising, or daily activities, if your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. Call First Chiropractic Centers today or visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Are you concerned about macular degeneration and the impact it can have on your eyesight? Vision Care Associates is proud to offer new technology that can help diagnose and manage macular degeneration earlier and more effectively than before. With cutting-edge equipment and the expertise of Dr. Fieser, Dr. DeYoung, and Dr. Slowey, we're dedicated to providing you with the best possible care. Call today and see the difference.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose. Sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. At Yankton Rexall, when you feel under the weather, we want to help. But there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with the daily medications you're taking. The Yankton Rexall staff is there to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923.
It's Ford Truck Month at Lewis and Clark Ford, and we have some big news. First, we now have a great selection of new 2023 F-150s on the lot. Second, we can offer up to $10,000 off your new Ford truck. And third, you can buy with 1.9% interest for 72 months. 1.9% for 72 months. It all adds up as the best deals on new Ford F-150s we've had in a long time. Ford Truck Month now at Lewis and Clark Ford, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
All right, welcome to the Yankton Rexall post-game show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Your final score, Mitchell 60, Yankton 46. It's on the Edward Jones Financial Advisor Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. I'm in the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250. The Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. All right, your final stats recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. All right, so total fouls in the matchup. 16 called on Yankton and 16 called on Mitchell. Total rebounding. Yankton was out-rebounded 24-18. Mitchell had 6 steals. Yankton had 5. Mitchell 14 turnovers, Yankton 13. So pretty even mainly across the board there. The difference is in shooting. Yankton shot 39% from field goal percentage, 25% from 3. For the game, they were 1 for 5 in the first half and 2 for 7 in the second half. And then it was Mitchell shooting 56% from field goal range, 30% from 3, and 71% at the line. Mitchell outscored Yankton 16-7 in the first, 23-12 in the second. Yankton surged in the third and outscored Mitchell 18-8. That was Mitchell outscoring Yankton 13-9 in the fourth. The largest lead for Yankton was just by 2 in the first at 7:21 mark. So basically, right from the get-go, after the first basket of the game, Mitchell was in control from starting whistle all the way to the final buzzer. Largest lead by Mitchell was 20, and that was at the half. And, as I said, it was just complete control for Mitchell. Yankton did surge, as I mentioned, in the third. They got it back within 8 at one point, 10 a couple times, and just really the deficit was just a little too far for the Bucks. Individually, start with Mitchell in scoring. Landon Solik had 6 points. He had an assist and 2 steals. Marcus Talley, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Colton Smith had 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal, and 4 assists, if I didn't mention that. Gavin Sokup had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Gavin Hinker, 8 points, 1 rebound. Parker Mandel, 7 points. He had 2 rebounds, or 3 rather. And then Sutton Thompson had 2 boards, and that was it for Mitchell. For Yankton, all right, Carson Ness with 7 points tonight, and 3 total rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. Landon Potts with 12 total points, 2 boards, 1 assist. Tucker Gilmore, 8 points, 2 boards, and 1 steal. Bryce Kroll, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And Matthew Sheldon, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. And then I don't know why they put Bryce Crawl twice on here, but all right. And then you have Abel Bryan, who got 2 points there at the end at the line. And that did it for scoring and stat-wise for the Yankton Bucks. As your stat recap, we'll take a break here on the Yankton Rexall post-game show. Come back and continue wrapping up the 2023-24 season for Yankton Bucks basketball right here on KYNT and KYNTV.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just a price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12-packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current Train system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
Are you or a family member receiving Medicare calls asking if you've received your new Medicare card? This should be a red flag, as Medicare is not sending out new cards, and Medicare will not contact you to ask you about your card. If you have, or someone you know has received this type of call and they gave out their Medicare number, please contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Want to earn rewards just for getting educated? Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union. Zogo works by rewarding you for learning about financial wellness. Users earn virtual pineapples by engaging with the app, then exchange them in the marketplace for gift cards, charity donations, checking account bonuses, and much more. Battle it out for the top spot on the leaderboard and join daily trivia parties to play while you learn and get rewarded. Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union to get started today.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the Yankton Rexall post-game show. And let's get into your awards of the game. We'll start with your top-notch hustler of the game. Again, your final was Mitchell 60, Yankton 46. Mitchell going to the Class AA state tournament in Sioux Falls a couple weeks from now. And number one team, they're looking to do some damage. Obviously, they lost in the title game to Yankton last year. And looking to get there again and finish it up in the Premier Center. All right, as I said, top-notch hustler of the game brought to you by Top Notch Cleaners, the area's best window cleaning service. Contact Top Notch Glass Cleaning. Call them at 605-760-4664 or go online to yanktonwindowcleaning.com. All right, top-notch hustler of the game is going to be Bryce Kral. I mentioned it during the game in the first half especially. He seemed to be just getting those tough rebounds, and I just absolutely love the hustle that he showed today for the Yankton Bucks. Officially credited with 3 rebounds, but let's just call them fierce rebounds. He is her top-notch hustler of the game. And then we have our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS, residential and commercial pest control solution. Olson's Pest Technicians. For that one, it's going to be Carson Ness tonight. He had 3 steals, 3 tough turnovers, but overall with Tally on the perimeter, who got hot at a couple points in the game. But other than that, he was shut down on the perimeter, and that was Carson Ness. And then our offensive player of the game, brought to you by Hy-Vee, was a helpful smile in every aisle. That will go the way of our lead scorer, and that is Matthew Sheldon tonight. 13 points, 2 assists, a steal, of course, and 5 rebounds. Really took it into his own hands, especially in the second half there in the game for the Yankton Bucks. He had a big third quarter. He is our offensive player of the game. Let's check your out-of-town scoreboard. That is brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Door is your local authorized Clopay dealer. And see if we have any updates from those last games. Yes, we do. But here is who is going to state right now. Mitchell, number 1 seed, defeats Yankton 60-46. Number 2 Harrisburg took care of business against number 15 Sturgis 79-41. Number 3 Brandon Valley defeats number 14 Spearfish 70-48. Number 4 Sioux Falls Roosevelt defeats number 13 Aberdeen Central 54-36. Number 5 Sioux Falls Washington defeats number 12 Pierre 52-47. Number 6 Huron is leading number 11 O'Gorman 34-32. That is at the half. Number 7 Watertown is leading number 10 Sioux Falls Lincoln 15-14. That is at the half. And then Sioux Falls Jefferson squeaks by Rapid City Stevens at 8 over the 9, 63-59 in overtime. That is your out-of-town scoreboard for the Sodak 16. We'll take a break here in the Yankton Rexall post-game show. Hopefully when we come back, we have Coach Chris Haynes for our post-game coach interview for the season. This is Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
45. Got screened? It's time for your colonoscopy. Colorectal cancer is one of the most preventable and, if found early, most treatable forms of cancer. During Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, Yankton Medical Clinic General Surgeons Dr. Gary, Dr. Kampschoff, and Dr. Sirk remind you to schedule your colonoscopy. The recommended age for screening has been lowered to 45, and it's a simple, outpatient procedure in their on-site surgical center that could save your life. Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
After a cancer diagnosis, you take it 1 hour, 1 day, 1 milestone at a time. But you want more adventures, more time, more hellos. As the region's only accredited cancer network, Avera Cancer Institute is your partner in making more a reality. We'll pinpoint the specific treatment that's best for you. You'll have a 24/7 support system to call with questions. Visit avera.org/cancercare. Avera, moving health forward.
Truxedo is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Truxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Truxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Peebo fries? Come sink your teeth into mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. With a menu that's a flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. A place to catch all of the sports action and enjoy $6 cheeseburgers and fries every Monday night. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Open every day of the week to satisfy you. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
The family is getting in the vehicle, going to the Yankton game.
Everyone is decked out in Yankton red, but wait! Little Josh has on green.
Oh no. Are we playing Pier?
They'd better stop at JJ Benji's to right that wrong.
JJ Benji's is stocked with Yankton and Mount Marty fan gear in a variety of sizes and styles.
For Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancer fan gear,
you can count on JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton. They make you look good.
I'm Father Lacey, and hiking allows me to show my faithful spirit. Being out in nature allows all of those things to work together in my head so I can see how it's all connected. To be able to take these things that I'm pondering and draw them back into the ministry, into that life here at Mount Marty.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School basketball nights. Ben's Brewing Downtown and KYNTV. Whether it's a game-winning free throw, thrilling three-pointer, or the biggest rivalry matchup, Ben's will amplify your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends and family, tune into the action, and enjoy every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brewing Downtown is your courtside seat to buzzer-beating moments.
If KYNTV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brewing Downtown.
All right, welcome back to the Yankton Rexall post-game show. We'll have Coach Chris Haynes here momentarily, hopefully in the next few minutes right here from the Corn Palace. But again, let's go over kind of the flow of the game for Yankton and Mitchell. Mitchell started off strong, a 16-7 first quarter advantage. Yankton scored first, but that was the last time they had the lead. And Mitchell, just from their first basket of the game, to the end, just held that lead. Yankton was able to battle back, but first it was Mitchell for a good quarter, 23-12 in the second. But then in the third, Yankton started turning the tables a little bit, outscored Mitchell 18-8, and I tell you what, there was a lot of momentum on Yankton's side. They didn't get some foul calls that they probably should have. They were very aggressive in trying to get to the rim and converting those, but couldn't quite get there. And the gap was just a little too wide for the Bucks to close it down there in the third and into the fourth. Mitchell outscores Yankton 13-9 in the fourth, with your final being 60-46. here at the Corn Palace. It'll be Mitchell traveling to the state tournament in Sioux Falls a couple weeks from now. They are the number 1 seed, so by default, they're the favorites to win it. Of course, they made the state championship game last year. We all know that, as they took on Yankton, and Yankton would hang the banner. They beat Mitchell down to the wire, and so a lot of extra emphasis was put on, let's say that, from the Mitchell crowd and the student section as well as the players to really bring it to Yankton here today and ensure that Yankton's season was ended. But Yankton really fought hard, and that was apparent throughout the entire game. That's been the Yankton Bucks season, though, and we'll talk to Coach Chris Haynes about that here coming up in the Yankton Rexall postgame show. We'll take another break. When we come back, I'll have Coach Chris Haynes for you here from the Corn Palace on KYNT and KYNTV.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. For over 40 years, Sureco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sureco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Spending hours at the computer, improper telephone techniques, and even sleeping on the wrong pillow all can increase neck and upper back pain. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson from First Chiropractic Centers. Our team of doctors and staff focus not only on pain relief, but also address the underlying causes such as muscular imbalance, improper techniques, and lack of conditioning. Contact First Chiropractic Centers today with locations in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
All right, welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. It's time for our postgame coach interview brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. It's Rhonda Westland State Farm, being joined by head coach Chris Haynes. Coach, thanks for joining us. Opening thoughts on the game here tonight, kind of general X's and O's.
Yeah, obviously first quarter I thought we had a few mistakes that led to baskets for them, and they were able to get a 10-point lead there, midway through the first quarter or whatever. But then our guys were able to, settle down and play, and we were able to make some plays. And then, again, we had another spell in the second quarter where we didn't do things very well, and they got, an 18-point lead or whatever at halftime. But, our guys really fought, because at halftime you're down, 18 or whatever it was, against a good team on the road, tough place to play, tough atmosphere and environment. And our guys could have laid down and quit, and they didn't, just like they have all year. They battled back, obviously, in the third quarter there. We had a really nice quarter, and we told them in the locker room, we're not going to get it all back at once. The goal was to cut it to a 10-point lead, win the third quarter by 6 or 8 points, and we're able to do that and get it to a 10-point lead, which it was going in the fourth quarter. And then we had it down to 8, and we had the ball 2 or 3 different times, and we had good opportunities. We just weren't able to capitalize on them. And, then obviously Mitchell was able to distance themselves there the last couple minutes of the game.
Yeah, and you can maneuver this however you want to, obviously. They do a great job on the floor, but I saw Gilmore go down in the paint quite a few times for some shots. Seemed like maybe some contact there. Just couldn't quite get those.
Yeah, I'm happy for Tucker that he was able to finish some there in the fourth quarter. He went to like you said, he went to the basket strong, really good hard finishes, and He's got a tough call at the end for his 5th foul. Those things happen. But, I thought our guys just played so much better in the second half, Bryce, and really competed at a high level. Obviously, Tally is really good. I thought Carson did a good job on him. We just didn't quite give him enough help when he got to the paint. We needed to take a couple charges on him to try to slow him down and things like that. And we just didn't do it. But overall, again, like we told the guys in the locker room afterwards, we played 21 games this year. We had a chance to win 19 of them. And things got away from us at Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and at Pier, and we didn't fight back like we would have wanted to. But other than that, we had it. The other 19 games, it was a 1, 2, 3, 4 possession game in the fourth quarter. And that means you're in the game and you have a chance to win it. And same thing tonight. And, but you just got to give Mitchell credit. They made a couple more plays. The other thing is that, they got to 60, and we wanted to keep them, in the low 50s if we could. We thought maybe we could get to 50 if we played well offensively. But we gave them like 8 points, like just straight bad turnovers, and gave them 8 points. And then we missed, Bryce, 4 or 5 layups that we have to make. And that's a big if, but if you take away those things, like it could have been a 52-52 game going all the way down to the wire. But we just didn't quite do those things at a high enough rate.
We'll talk about some of these things in our final Coach's Corner later next week, but I do want you to quickly talk a little bit about the effort I see from players like Miles Drotsman, Bryce Krull, and Miles Drotsman's going to become more of a scorer in the future, of course, but those guys have really found ways to help the team. Today, some tough rebounds for both of them. Yeah,
those guys played well. Bryce, I thought we had 3 of our better practices of the year this week. And I think that's a credit to our guys. Obviously, only winning 3 basketball games and losing so many close ones. In boys AA basketball, the margin between winning and losing is razor thin. And we said that last year. And last year we came up on the winning side of most of the close games. This year we were on the other side of it most of the time. But we're right there. And again, those guys pushing each other in practice this week. And again, credit to Landon and Tucker and their leadership. Because again, when you go out west, we didn't play, again, lose a couple tough ones. Could have came and the other guys that are on the scout team, they did a great job this past week on the scout team and preparing the guys that were going to play tonight. And that stuff matters. And they could have hung their head and been like, oh, I should be playing more and all that kind of stuff. And they didn't. And they played hard in practice and they pushed the guys that were in there. And so I just think you got to give our guys they deserve some credit for that, the way they handled themselves, the way they handled coming up short so many times this year. But you could see that their attitude and their effort, they competed all year long, and we're proud of them for that.
For those that might not tune into the Coach's Corner next week, this might be the final interview they hear from you this season. I do want to ask, health of Yankton Bucks basketball, top all the way down to 7th grade. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, obviously thank Landon and Tucker. We came into the season with hardly any varsity basketball experience. Landon had played kind of the only one that had played really significant minutes varsity basketball. Tucker got in a few times last year and did some nice things, but for the most part, it was everybody's first opportunity at varsity basketball. And that's not easy. We always say the biggest jump to make is from that JV to varsity level. And a lot of guys got a lot of valuable experience this season. And not only that, but also because we only had 2 seniors, and we're bringing guys up to play varsity, then we're bringing younger guys up to play JV and sophomore and freshman and all that.
Kind of an effect that goes all the way down.
Correct. Yep, exactly, Bryce. So our guys got valuable experience all the way up and down. And hopefully our guys can take confidence from the second half and from being so competitive this season. Again, you look at somebody's, and our record will go in the record book, and people will look and say, oh, yeah, Yankton went 3-18 that year. They must not have been very good. But our guys were better than our record. And again, we're proud of them for that. We need to have a good offseason. And so hopefully our guys can take some confidence, and even from the second half, and understanding, if Mitchell's the best team in the state, we're not that far away.
Yep. Coach, I want to say congratulations on just another season under your belt as head coach of the Yankton Bucks, and I always appreciate our talks post-game. You always make time for me, and I always appreciate that.
Yeah, Bryce, it was another great year with you, and I always enjoy, at my planning period, 11:15 or whatever, when you're going to call on game days or the day before, and we can chat a little bit and talk about the game. as the head coach, you're disappointed when you don't make it to the state tournament because you let the radio down. You feel like you let the community down, the high school down. The student body wants to go to the state tournament. Obviously, our team, and so it's hard. But again, as I guess the consolation is, we are proud of the way our guys competed and the way they represented themselves and the way they represented the community all year long. And again, we're just proud of them.
Exciting basketball is all we ask for, Coach. That's always something the Bucks can bring to us. So, again, congratulations. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, thanks, Bryce.
All right, that was Coach Chris Haynes. Whoops. That was Coach Chris Haynes joining us. Always appreciate his time. We'll come back here on the HMXL Postgame Show.
You've heard the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Well, at Larry's Heating and Cooling, we don't believe in gimmicks, but rather selling you the best heating and cooling unit for your home at a guaranteed low price. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Before you buy a heating and cooling unit, call Larry's Heating and Cooling for a free estimate. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion, 605-665-9461 or 605-624-0034.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. Sparkling ice. Tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration. The perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT. Call 605-665-4567 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC. All
right, welcome back to the HMXL Postgame Show. And it's going to do our schedule preview brought to you by Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. Roy Wilcox State Farm is helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they will help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Well, it's the Class AA State Tournament, March 14th through the 16th at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. Number 1 Mitchell Kernels looking to get that state title. Got all the way to the championship game last year. Of course, Yankton defeated them in that one, but now Mitchell is on a mission. See if they can do it up in Sioux Falls a couple weekends. And the Mitchell Kernel girls as well, the number 2 seed for girls AA basketball. That will be next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They are at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls. So we'll see both those. So best of luck to the Mitchell Kernels boys and girls teams. This is our final Yankton Bucks broadcast of the season. And, only one team at the end of the year can actually have a victory. That's your state champion. So no matter what, at the end of the season, it's always just kind of bittersweet. It's a great journey all the way from December into the new year, all the way to March. And I just really appreciate Coach Haynes taking the time to always join me for our post games, our pre games, and just providing me with whatever I need to cover this team the best to my ability. And so appreciate him. Congratulations to all the Yankton Bucks. While the record, as he said, may not show it exactly, it was a successful season. Very competitive basketball was played at the Summit Activity Center and on the road with players donning the Bucks jersey. So that's always what you can ask for from Yankton. And also want to thank all of our sponsors sponsoring these broadcasts, making this possible for us to bring you Yankton Bucks and Gazelles action. Is always a privilege, so thank you to them. And today, especially thanks to Braden Butler, running our camera operator, our KYNT Assistant Sports Director, but also thank him in a different way. Came on to the KYNTV family as a part-timer a couple years ago and now is a full-time employee. And as you might have just heard me say, the KYNT Assistant Sports Director, he has done great work for us. He calls a lot of Gazelles and Bucks action when there's a mirrored doubleheader, those lovely things. And also covers Yankton Bucks hockey now for us. He calls the games. I'm there too, but he calls the games. Yankton soccer, Yankton Gazelles volleyball. He keeps himself